Part of being a store is always adapting and always looking for the next trends, the next things happening, the next reptiles. It's an ongoing battle that is always happening. It's crazy since I first opened my store how much it's changed, and that's only been in 2 years. Now, if you're tuning in, I'm James and you're watching Blue Dog Reptiles. Now, what I want to talk to you about, if you look at some of the older videos, we actually had corner units here, big, massive enclosures. Same thing with down there. Now, we got rid of them because they took up too much space. I built this rack right here, that way I can incorporate more enclosures. Sorry about that. But the time has come for another change. Now, right now we're down to our last 4-foot PVC. It currently is holding our baby Savannah monitor in there, but it's what to do next in this space. Now, the reason I sold off, because this used to have 5 enclosures, but we just never had stuff that was big enough to go in there or to accommodate them. And so I want to do, and one of the other issues that I had with this, and I mean, I've had this rack, I've had it for a while, but you see how wide this is? It overhangs in the back and it overhangs in the front. Now, what I want to do is I actually want to slender it up where you have, rather than have a 30-inch wide platform, you have like a 18 to 20-inch wide platform. That way we can have more room back here to work, and then also it's not sticking out as far up here. With that being said, I'm still trying to decide what to do. Now, we get all different variations of animals in all different sizes. So I still wanted to incorporate some different enclosures, but I wanted to get your guys' thoughts and opinions on it. Now, I originally thought about doing like 36 by 18 by 24s and just doing like 6 of them right there, because obviously we still need to keep this walkway open so that we can get shipments in and well, you can just walk. I also thought about doing like maybe 4 18 18 36, that way you have taller, more arboreal, but that kind of rules out if we have tortoises and most of the species. There's not a lot that we actually carry that goes in an 18 18 36, at least not right away. So maybe I could do some custom, but when you get into custom, then it gets pricey and expensive. But I also thought about doing like an arachnid wall where we have all of our tarantulas up here rather than in a glass case in the back. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below. Now, this project obviously isn't going to kick way, and we will film it 100% all along the way, the whole build, everything. But we have to wait for A, our Savannah to find a new home, and B, for that enclosure to sell. Right now, we're just using it as a clearance section because, well, I don't like empty space. So I filled it with stuff that we just don't use anymore. So, but yeah, again, I don't want to go like all the way up, because then you're dealing with things that are all the way up. Now, one of the issues, and I'll show you, I like this setup here because you have, it's eye level or lower. One of the problems with our bigger enclosures up here is A, they don't make this size anymore. B is they're up higher. So unless the animal, like our Cuban false chameleon right there, is trying to climb some glass, unless they're up, you can't really see them. So I wanted to stay more on the eye level, probably like 5.5 foot. But I don't know, it's just one of those projects that I'm still trying to pick through and design it out and figure out. And I also thought about just doing like tortoise enclosures. That way, you know, we have still space for bigger setups, or that way we can have tortoises in. Because right now we're down to about 4 different enclosures that we can actually hold tortoises in. But yeah, I don't know. I wanted to always, you know, like I said, guys, I always want to tell you guys the backgrounds, the behind the scenes, and kind of like the thought process. And that's why I'm incorporating these new videos. That way you guys can help me along this journey and decide. And stick around, because we actually do have some exciting news coming up, hopefully in the next couple of weeks. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing, and we will see you guys next time.